and I saved this for last because I thought you might be able to talk about it a little bit more, is Rey Mysterio versus Dominik Mysterio. First, who do you think is going to win? And secondly, talk to me about Dominik a bit, because you've been watching SmackDown, he's been on there periodically, and what do you think of his performance and his evolution this last year?
Oh, I loved it because he started with his dad. Then he got a little rambunctious, and him and his dad started having problems. And anybody, and this is family oriented. This is why everybody can relate to this story, especially if you have a teenage son or daughter. They want to start leading their own life. And he went against his father. And they told this story perfect because they took their time. Even I was saying, I was warning Ray to, I was saying, punch him, hit him, because that's what everybody wanted. And he took it, and he took it, and he took it, and up to the point to where Ray could take it if it was directed at him. But when it was directed at his wife and his daughter, that's when he put his foot down. And so I think in this, I think Ray will win this. Then they will come back with some afterbirth, an aftermath to it, and continue to tell the story. So even Rhea Ripley could get in on it, and then I don't know. But I think that's a finish that Ray wins it. But he may want to just put his son on. He may want to do that. So I can't. If Ray was not leaving, and I don't think he's leaving, because I think, why would you leave when you're red hot? Don't leave now, because there's more to this story to be told. So I think Ray wins, and then they got an afterbirth to it, because I love the story, and I wouldn't mind for it to continue.
Now, you just caught me while I was typing something there. Now, I'm going to disagree with that. I think Dominik wins it, continues the story, that kind of thing. You know, Ray's going to beat him. I don't think there's going to be a thing where like he's worried about beating his son too much. I think someone's going to interfere and Dominik will win. But Ray also gave an interview very recently where he said he's not ready to retire yet. He'll be ready to retire at the age of 50. Around there, and he's currently 48, so he's probably going to be sticking around hopefully for another couple of years.
Well, see, I didn't even hear that interview. I didn't think he's going to be leaving anyway. But I don't know. This is the type of match, it's a booker's dream. You can go either way with this match and still work something at the end that Dominik's going to walk away with some heat, or Dominik and Rhea Ripley are going to walk away with more heat. That's why I'm saying he could lose and they could walk away. So anyway, I would be watching this match because I'm really, really interested in what kind of finish they're going to do with it.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Dominik as well, because he went from, within 6 months, he went from basically a taller version of Ray. So I'm sure people have seen Ray with his mask off. He just looks like a child. He just looks like a 6 foot tall child. And somehow he's taken that into a real little brat persona with a lot. I mean, that mullet he's got going is heat.
No, you're talking about Ray?
No, Dominik. He's got,
okay.
you know, how he went from basically Ray's son to little babyface kid to one of the most important characters on the show.
Oh, he's a great heel because he's a smart-ass kid. He's a smart-ass kid who doesn't know nothing, but thinks he knows everything. And that's the image that the fans get of him. They hate him, yet they want to like him. But they still got to hate him. Not hate in a bad term, but they just don't like the character. And him and Rhea Ripley, I think, match up. And that's just one of those things that just, like, it's in front of you, and the bookers looked at it, or the guys who were creative looked at that and said, why don't we put those two together? Because they kind of match. And they have, and I think they got a ton of potential between them, even as singles or as partners. I really like that.